Hey guys, it's summertime, so I'm here in my grandparents' old house. They don't actually live here anymore. We only come here like once or twice. They only come here once or twice a year, and so I actually become interested in those books, old books and items found in this old house. My grandparents' old house located in the Northeast Petroleum University, in Qinhuangdao, a coastal city in Hebei province. So, as you know, my grandparents are, um, were they were because they are not. They are retired now. They were the professors of the Northeast Petroleum University in China, and the house they actually got from is that during the the late Mao's period or the early time of the uh, reopening period that China opened its borders to the freedom world, I say. Like during that time, my grandparents received that some like residential flats or houses by the school. During that time, like governments and universities actually gave teachers and tutors in the universities gave them houses. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a small like semi-detached house, I think. And but it's quite old, and I found many interesting things. And but like I want to say that the interesting part is in the um, in the early 1980s, I think, when the first wave, my grandparents were the first wave to enter Western countries after China opened its borders, and my grandparents, especially my grandpa went to Canada, I think, to like for uh technological I don't know how to say that. Maybe sort of like exchange students, but it's like professors go to each other's college, not for students. So some kind of research communication. So you know that my grandparents focused on petroleum and maybe gasoline or stuff, natural gases, and so my grandpa went to sort of these research institutes, and one of them I think it's this one in Canada, SAIT, in 1984 to 1985. So I quite got interested to it, so I want to check it out. Maybe some of the people on YouTube might recognize the people in this book. You see, the Southern Alberta Institute of Technology. This is the address, I think. This school year started out for some of us with anticipation, for others, apprehension. We felt so alone those first few years, surrounded in a sea of nameless faces. Impossible to find classroom and endless bookstore lineups. Maybe it talks about the first year student of that school, but maybe you can recognize those faces, I think. Maybe this is the time they first entered the school. We wonder whether our new roommates at Red would like us. Where is Red? But it got better. We started to make friends. We discovered that there really was a K block on campus. The lineups at the bookstore decreased, along with our worries. What the hell? More photos? Uh-huh. I don't think my grandpa will feature in this photos because he didn't actually taught any students there, but he just stayed in like research labs, communicate with local tutors or something. Um, because that was not a personal trip. He was actually sponsored by the government at that time. You see, the suitcases from the 1980s are actually the government offerings. That was a combination of times which command economy and market economy both exist. Even nowadays in China, some kind of things like that still is the same. But anyways, oh, this is a yearbook. SAIT. Wow, old computer. This is a brief introduction. Or fun-filled first day. This is just like a welcoming activity, I think. Home away from home. Is that their dorm or something? What the hell is red? Nightlife done the SAIT SAIT way. Is this Madonna? Wow. Wow. Pub. Library. Is that a clinic or something? Wow. Asian students. Interesting. There are many, I think there are many pretty much Asian students in Canada, I think. Is that a Halloween or something? Yeah. Sports. Ice hockey. Bro is flexing. Oh, that's definitely a yearbook. Oh, crap. So there's pretty much the students from each department. Is there a chance that actually people from this school during that time will actually see this video? It's quite interesting to see those different faces from like decades ago in another part of the world. Wow, old monitors. Computer technology. Imagine learning computer technology in 2025. One of my high school classmates, I went to Canada last year. Oh no, the year before last year. He kind of has the Canada green card, I think. So he went there for local high schools, but we still stay here in Beijing. Lucky for him, I guess. Well, there's actually Indians in Canada back in the 1980s. You see the machine that's like pump up the petroleum. That's how my grandpa actually researched for, I think. Wait, they actually teach cooking in a research college. Professional cooking? No way. If you're a Canadian, do you know the rank of this school, like the how the school like, or um, the fame of the school? Is this a low rank, or is it like a USC or Cornell in United States, or sort of like that? I don't know. Wow, nice cars. Is this a Chevrolet? Oh, I guess so. Huh. What is that? You will never know hunger. What is... How this slip got here? Oh my gosh, my mom is calling me. I'm going back to my... not mine. Yeah, it's pretty much another house in the city. Are leaving this place. It's 10 p.m. Wow. Camera. Basketball. 那我也不知道，不知道，
对不对？
我不知道。
抓实。
Oh, they
俄罗斯
yeah. 他们还去过俄罗斯。They actually went to. No. Torrance had a.
米多，咱们别回去了啊，太晚了。
不，
别回去了啊。你就晚上。
They actually went to Moscow.
你就补救这个就行了，好不？
不要，我回去。
不回去了，
马上就
10点了。
快点！
你整了，不能再晚，太晚了啊。
你
家里补都饱吧啊，看饱吧，好吧。
Crap! My mom is calling me to go back to our new apartment, not this old one. Crap. Graduation ceremony. Back in the 80s, many men actually like to wear this kind of glasses. Huh. Publications. I think that's pretty much of it. Maybe later definitely I'll just go to the United States for college, but I'm not going to Canada. But that's a pretty interesting yearbook. Maybe just my grandpa went there as a souvenir gift. But I don't know why my grandpa didn't appear on this yearbook. Maybe he's just a visitor or something. Oh. There are many actually other books, old books, from Mao's Little Red Book to many other books, like you see here, the Chinese version of Gone with the Wind. All right, see you later. Maybe next video I'll talk about my trip to Dalian and Port Arthur. Again, I think, with my history teacher and my foreigner teacher. I think that's pretty much of it. Thank you guys.